Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of AM in the PM with Amanda and Mark. Amanda, what are we talking about today?
Today we're talking about springtime.
Springtime. Yes, that was Amanda's topic. We
Yes.
thought of that over dinner this evening, and I added to it right before we went live here. I have a little document on my phone that Amanda, I guess, seemingly doesn't know about, or I never told her about. It's like date ideas.
I feel like I knew about it, but I didn't
Yeah. So
know it was still like a thing.
right. It's been a year, obviously, 2020 and into 2021 here. Hopefully everything's on the upswing. But reason mentioning that is because you couldn't do a lot last year in the springtime, summertime. I mean, you could do a decent amount. We got out, we did some things, but it was tough because pandemic shit, right?
Yeah.
So a bunch of things like that, and then also into the winter time, you can just do less things by the nature of winter. So we had kind of less things going on there. And I always get excited when the warm weather comes around. And I think it's funny. And we can kind of start there, I think, just kind of with the season and everything like that. And we can dive into some things maybe that we're looking to do in these warm months. But I think it's always really funny because I hear people complain about the cold, and then I can hear them complain about the hot as well. You will never hear me complain about the hot. I fucking hate the cold. So, what do you think?
I don't like when it's super, super hot either.
Yeah.
Unless I'm going swimming. If I'm going swimming, then I'm like, heck yeah.
Yeah.
But Mark has a pool, and we're in it this year more than we ever were because of the pandemic. But I think I was in it like literally like twice in like our whole 4-year relationship because we're just so busy.
Yeah. And we don't really, I mean, especially now, like when we're here at MJS Studios, we are recording the podcast and, we'll go out to eat or something like that. But normally, especially just the nature of it, right? You're working during the week and I'm here working. And then on the weekends, we don't have like the regular, times. It's not like we have whole Saturdays and Sundays to hang out like you're doing, whatever, you're going to the gym and stuff like that. But I'm working at the restaurant.
Yeah,
So
he always worked at the restaurant on the weekend until like 3. So by the time he would come home and shower, it would be like almost later in the afternoon.
yeah,
And
we definitely did get our fair share of swimming in a little bit here and there,
yeah,
mostly at other people's pools. It's kind of funny, but
yeah,
but yeah, so that's always a fun thing to do. Obviously, when the winter
in the
turns,
summer.
yeah,
This
in the
is
summer,
spring.
yeah, this is spring. But I kind of lump them all together because I just like warm weather. But yeah,
Well,
we'll try to
Mark
stick to
is
spring.
really weird. He like loves it when it's 90 degrees and he's in his car and like the air isn't on and he is just like, I love this hot heat and it feels so nice on my face and I'm like next to him dying, like turn the air conditioning on.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't do that all the time. Like, I if it's hot, then I'm like, okay, it's kind of hot. But I just don't like to complain about the heat because I like it so much more than the cold weather. I don't like wearing. I mean, I like wearing sweatpants, I guess, whenever. But when it starts to get warm, I really enjoy wearing t-shirts and shorts, and that's kind of like my attire, right? That's the attire that we like to wear. So when we do that, I just think that even if it's really hot outside, you could jump in a pool or I don't know, just like I don't. I would really hate summer if I had to wear like a suit every day. That'd be disgusting. I always hate that. Like getting in dress clothes and sweating is the fucking one of the worst feelings in the world.
Like when I used to work at Dunkin' Donuts, I had to wear a polo and
Ew. Ew, ew, ew,
and
ew,
the
ew, ew.
khakis
Like
every day
I
with the
sweat a lot.
apron. I would sweat to death.
I sweat a lot, as Amanda knows, and when I play like hockey and stuff, and it's kind of gross in a sense, but at least it's in, you know, clothes that are meant for activeness and sweat. But if you have to do that in a suit or any sort of polo or dress clothes, bleh,
Well, I
disgusting.
really like winter clothes. I like big hoodies and sweaters and leggings. I just like almost don't know what to wear in the summer, but I think it's because there's only like 3 months of the summer.
Mhm.
And then there's like the whole rest of the year. So like I feel like every year I go buy shorts that I never wear. It's just like I never know every like year when like right now when we're getting into the spring, summer, it's like, oh shit, like what am I going to wear?
Mm-hmm.
But I think I just wear a lot of like running shorts or biker shorts. And there was a period of time I remember where I would like wear leggings in the summer,
Mm-hmm.
which is crazy because I didn't feel like comfortable wearing shorts.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of girls struggle with that. It's like horrible.
Yeah. Yeah. That's definitely something that I think you've expressed before.
Yeah, and I used to wear a one-piece bathing suit.
Mm-hmm.
And like I would say it's what I felt most comfortable in. Well, like I guess it was at the time, but it was really because I felt too insecure to wear like a two-piece bikini because I have stretch marks and I don't know. Obviously I guess like social media, and then when you're in like high school and stuff, people act like that sort of stuff is not normal when it is. So,
Yeah.
but after last year, I bought last pandemic, right before we went into summer, I bought a nice two-piece. So
Yeah.
I am super excited to go buy bathing suits.
Yeah.
That's always super exciting.
Yeah. Again, I really just like when it starts to get warmer because it just gives you more opportunity to get outside, obviously get some sunshine, and do more activities out there. And specifically, especially with the way that we are now, I think we could do a little more like walking or running or something outside. I don't know, just even like yoga.
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead.
and we could go on hikes and stuff.
Yeah, we did that last year, and we could continue to do that.
Yeah,
now.
I never thought I would be someone that would want to go on a hike. And then last year, we went on some hikes.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. That was our first adventure with that, and I think it was a pretty good success.
I remember last year, it was like in the middle of the pandemic, and I didn't see my friends for like a super long time, and they invited us to go to the park, and we went to the park, and it was like one of the first days where we went outside in the nice weather, and I got sunburn.
Yeah.
I think it was like I don't know if it was like in March. I was like, how did I get sunburn? And it was like 60-degree weather, and I got sunburn. It was amazing.
Like 2 weeks ago when it was sunny out and I was working outside, I got sunburn on my face.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Just a nice, I really enjoy, like, I know that we don't get a lot of this weather because it's either really cold or really hot, but I really enjoy that middle, like 60-degree weather where you can wear like a t-shirt and like leggings and like go outside and feel the nice breeze like on your skin. That's the best weather. Yeah, we'll have to plan some like outside adventures.
Yeah, definitely. I have some. I think we could probably make a whole episode on like date ideas and stuff like that. We should definitely do that actually. Like we could obviously. I think we should talk about it here because some of this stuff is related to like warmer weather. But I think kind of in the future it'd be cool to have an episode specifically on. Maybe we gear some things towards people that are getting into relationships or want to be in relationships and they want to have like more ideas on stuff. We can come up with some like date ideas or something. But I have this list that I've made just over the course of time or whatever. I'm probably just going to go down it, even though they don't all apply.
Okay.
But yeah, let's do it. So there's a place apparently called, I had it one time. It's called Blackbird, I think. I don't even know if it's still a fucking thing because I had it like over 2 years ago at this point. But it's I think it's a place in Pittsburgh, like somewhere in a Pittsburgh neighborhood. It's like it serves sandwiches and salads and like I had something that was really good. I think it was like some sort of like cookie or croissant type thing, like not a croissant but like some sort of pastry. That was pretty good. So got to go there.
I'm like glad that he has these date ideas that I have never like. Who are you going on these dates with, Mark?
I haven't gone on any of these dates yet. Pull that up a little bit. It is. I think it is falling, but we're just gonna run with it.
Like I've never heard of these ideas. I feel like we always hang out and we're like, what should we do? But Mark just has this big list of ideas that we never look at.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever really shared this. I mean, I've probably talked a little bit about it.
We talked about
There's
it in
actually
the past.
There's several restaurants on here. I think.
I thought we were
But
talking about things you're gonna do outside.
yeah, there's other things too.
Okay.
So, we'll try to go fast through the restaurant.
Okay.
So the Blackbird thing, Market Central. I want to take you down to the Pit Dining Hall, which
Yeah,
is not
you've
like
been talking about that forever.
yeah. So obviously, Altius is another restaurant. It's like a higher end restaurant, I think, on Mount Washington.
Okay.
We're flying through it. So like a summer, I would love to go through a summer or spring, whatever, like a warm weather walk through like small neighborhoods. Not like small neighborhoods, like small, almost like business districts. So like Crafton, like just like the little town part of Crafton, the thing that you normally the shit that you just drive through and you don't ever walk through. So like Crafton and then Etna. I mean, you probably walked through Etna before, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously. but like those places like that where it's like a small small city type, a real small like
Yeah.
little city where it has like storefronts and
What
things like
about
that.
Carnegie?
Yeah, Carnegie. I was gonna say Carnegie as well. Yeah.
I did that once.
What? You've walked through Carnegie?
Well, I used to
Yeah.
do stuff like that with when we used to go out on Saturdays with my family.
Yeah. So
I
like
mean, we didn't walk through the whole area, but you walk around and then there's like little restaurants and
right,
stuff.
and you just pick a
little,
restaurant and you go.
little stores or like
Yeah.
little wine tastings.
Yeah, so I think that'd be cool. Like, just park somewhere, walk through there, maybe like hit a park or something like that, or some shit. Like, I don't know. It's just an idea. So Crafton, Etna, Zelienople. I heard there's some cool shit out there. I heard that's nice little places like that, like dinner and shopping. I think a buddy of mine told me about that. As far as like other ones, we should go back to like Butler. I think in the summer, because we did that in the wintertime, with the lights for Christmas or whatever.
Can we go to the? They're never gonna have the fair again, are they?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
The
I'm
big
thinking
Butler
I'm
Fair.
thinking things that like don't that aren't sanctioned or
Yeah.
fucked by bullshit. So, like, but going there, like that was like actually like a miniature city in a sense. Like there's like we were driving through, there was like a lot. It's like it was like
Yeah.
kind of like Pittsburgh but smaller, right?
It's
Like
cute.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that would be cool. Yeah, and just other places like that. I mean, there's probably like a million different little cities.
Yeah, I feel like
strips.
we live in Pittsburgh and like I don't explore it ever.
I'm gonna make a warm weather resolution right now. I think that in this past year and a half, even with like the craziness that was going on, like I had my head down and I was like working a lot. I want to absolutely 100% build into my regular routine, getting outside more. I want to work outside more. Like in my driveway or whatever, just like typing away on doing whatever. I want to go outside more with you when we hang out, because I just have started to realize that I enjoy outdoors. And when I say outdoors, I don't mean like fucking camping in a tent. I mean I enjoy getting
Being
fresh air.
outside.
I enjoy that. I want to really take advantage of the warm weather, because the cold weather is just a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's depressing. I mean, like, I feel like everyone can agree that winter just puts you in like a funk.
Yeah, I saw a Facebook post or a Facebook share.
There's there's something about like, yeah, I saw this post and it was like, you don't realize you're in like a seasonal depression until you have like a 50, 60 degree day and you just feel amazing. Because it's so true. That's really how it is.
Yeah. So definitely, I feel the same way. Like if I can get
every
outside.
time I just walk to my car into the work door or outside to my car, like the whole time it's freezing, I'm like walking and I'm swearing. I'm like, it's so fucking cold. Like I fucking hate this.
Yeah.
It's just so sad. And then it's so dark outside. Literally, I've talked about this probably on every episode, I think. Like ever since it started to get dark early, I have been like just like upset. Like I feel like the darkness just makes me sad. Oh, I like interrupted the date ideas, but the number one, I texted Mark the other day and I was like, it's March. I was like, ice cream places are opening.
Yeah, you fucked yourself though. Like what?
I'm pretty sure they like weren't opening last year because of COVID. Yeah, I'm trying to cut dairy out of my diet. So.
Yeah. So.
I mean, not completely.
Sorry, no ice cream.
Not completely. I think it could be like a every once in a while thing. I definitely think we eat ice cream too much.
I'm gonna stand by the thing that the only dessert that I really need is
It's the
Milkshake
Milkshake
Factory.
Factory, but what about like a nice ice cream cone? Like
Nah, bro. I don't. I to this day I have not had. And if anybody would like to,
like
shoot us
like
up a message or whatever.
Brewster's.
It's not bad, but I
like
haven't.
Brewster's.
Listen, I have not found an ice cream that is as good as. I've not found an ice cream place that is categorically, like in ice cream, as good as the Milkshake Factory is categorically in milkshakes. It's the best thing I've ever put in my mouth. Best milkshake I've ever put in my mouth.
Yeah, but I think there's a difference between milkshake and like eating ice cream.
I mean, I guess to a certain extent, but again, I mean, I don't follow this rule because if there's ice cream, like I'll tend to eat it. Like if we go to an ice cream place, but honestly, if I had my way, I could never eat ice cream or other milkshakes ever again and just get the Milkshake Factory.
The last time we went
Sponsor us, Milkshake Factory.
The last time we went to the Milkshake Factory, it was literally so good. We both got the Jake Shake, and I don't know what they did, but the Oreos at the bottom
Lots
were
of stuff at the bottom.
covered in hot
So good.
fudge, and it was like, oh.
Yeah. You gotta get a spoon, scoop that shit out of there. That's the best
Yeah,
part.
but I'm currently trying to slowly cut dairy out of my diet just to see if it affects my stomach in a negative way. So,
Yeah. We'll keep you updated on that.
We will. That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
I eat a lot of cheese. So, but I'm using almond milk instead of coffee creamer, and I heard that makes a world of a difference, like with your stomach and being bloated.
She's on day one.
Stuff. Yeah, but you know what?
Yeah.
I'm documenting it.
Yeah. There
So
you go.
that means I have to keep going.
There you go. All right.
Date ideas.
Gateway Clipper.
Oh my
Although
God.
I don't know what the fucking situation is there, but I thought that'd be a cool
used to go
thing.
there with my pap all the time as a child. I want to go on the incline.
Yeah, I've never been on that.
If you go on the incline, and speaking of ice cream, I used to go on the incline with my pap, and then there's an ice cream place up there that you go to. Can we do that?
Yeah, I'll put that on the list.
The incline. You've never been on the incline.
I mean, probably when I was young, maybe.
Mo told me my stepdad Mo, he told me he's never going on that because he's scared it'll get stuck.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's probably stairs on the side.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Okay, what's next? So Avonworth Park specifically.
Why?
It's a pretty big park. It has like baseball fields and like a pool, but like the actual park portion of it, it's nowhere near as like big as like a North Park thing. But like if you take like a part of North Park, it's got like a big place for like a party, like a big pavilion thing, but it's not like a pavilion, it's like a real building and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know if that, but I just went there for a bunch of parties like back in the day for like the postal service. It's kind of just like a nice place to go to. It's not like a full day type of thing, but there's like just some grass and shit like that. I don't know. I have it on there.
You went there for a party for what? The postal
there was a
service?
yearly USPS party. Family relative that was like a part of that, and like we would go there and we'd win shit, eat some food, win some stuff, prizes for
My
the
mom
kids.
used to have
Won the pinball machine that
well,
I
my
sold.
mom still has at
Entrepreneur.
work. Kennywood. She gets Kennywood tickets from work, and they have a huge.
Torn on Kennywood.
They
Real
have.
torn.
They had a huge like they had free food that you would go get.
Yeah, I'm torn on Kennywood. Really don't like it.
Yeah. Mark and I aren't huge like spinny ride people.
Yeah.
I like the Phantom and the Thunderbolt. I like roller coasters. And like I like the Music Express.
No.
Mark
No.
Mark is a little more I really like the one ride, the Barren Curve. They took that out.
Also terrible.
I loved it.
No. I just want to get spun around in a fucking
But
circle.
I don't know what happened. I turned 15 and it was like all of a sudden I have to take Dramamine when I go to Kennywood. Like, I don't know. I like the atmosphere and everything, but honestly, I I think about this all the time. Like, I hate waiting in line for rides at Kennywood.
It's almost as shitty as waiting to get seated at a restaurant.
I can't
It just
imagine.
doesn't make any sense.
I can't
Like
imagine.
don't subject yourself to that.
Yeah, I can't imagine going to Disney World and waiting in line. That would be horrible. So many people.
I need to throw this in there
Waiting.
because I think that this pertains directly to that. I in all these things that I'm thinking of, like in no way, shape, or form do I want to wear a mask outside. Not
Yeah.
even like a little bit. So
Yeah,
if I
that's
had to
also
wear a
true.
mask and go to Kennywood, I probably wouldn't go. Because personally, I think that's fucking ridiculous, but we're not going to get into that discussion. I understand for their sake, it's like a liability thing,
Mhm.
but like you're outside. Like I'm trying to be outside so I can be healthy,
Yeah.
immunal health, vitamin D, shit like that. I'm not trying to like walk around outside with a fucking mask on.
Imagine the tan lines.
Yeah, not happening.
Yeah, I mean, I like Kennywood. I go, like, I wouldn't say I go every year, but I go like probably every other year. Where I started going with my little cousin, and I think that's fun. To take her and go on rides and stuff. But I'm not a huge ride goer. I'm a big fright. I think we're both big Fright Night people.
Yeah.
We like that.
Yeah. The next one is again I haven't edited this in a while. Niagara Falls.
Wow.
Yeah. Speaking of that, do you have your passport and real ID?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got your real ID. I can't remember. Yeah, I think we did, right? Good. Okay. Random thought. Get your real ID, people. Get your real ID if you're in Pennsylvania. If you just check your license, see if it has a star on it.
I've never been to Canada.
Yeah, I've been there once
I
or
went
twice
to
or something.
the
But
New York side, but I've never been to Canada, and that's only like 4 hours away. We could do that.
yeah, the one time we were trying to get into the Canadian one, and my grandma didn't have the right documentation or whatever, because she's not technically. She's a, I don't know. She's a legal. She came here from Italy, so I don't know what the deal was, but like apparently like her thing had expired that said that she was good or whatever. So it was kind of funny, but she we couldn't get in, so we had to stay on the American side. But I haven't been there in a long time. I know there's some cool stuff like right there by the falls, and I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool to go and experience that.
Well, yeah. I've been saying this for a while. Used to say like when the weather was nice, I wanted to like plan a trip.
Yeah.
'Cause we went to Allegheny National Forest in August.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we've traveled a lot together, but it's mostly been for like Mark's hockey and stuff like that. So I think it would be super cool for like just us to go on like a trip.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we did. We went to Allegheny National Forest, but it was only for like 2 nights and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So.
Yep.
But
Have to
I
do
don't
more
know.
of that.
It's hard because at the same time, it's like I don't want to spend money on trips when
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of stuff to do around here too, including also I just have another one on there, Carnegie Park, kind of like Avonworth Park in a way. Like there's just some stuff to walk around. Just those places are on there because like they seem like cool places, but like you just often pass them, so you don't actually go in. Like if you're used to like driving through like
I want
North
to go to Frick Park. I've never been to Frick Park.
Frick Park. Yeah, we'll have to add that. We'll just add a bunch of parks. We'll do that. North Star Restaurant, which actually is like kind of like an outdoor thing. I think because it's like a barbecue-ish place. I don't know. It's somewhere
I've
out
never heard of
east.
these restaurants.
It's out west.
Are
I don't
they
know.
like fancy restaurants?
I don't think that's a fancy restaurant. I think it's just good food.
Well, I've never heard of these.
Also Bird on the Run. I'm not even sure what that is. Did you say that to me? I don't know what that is.
No.
I have to look that up. I don't know. This one, when I was working at Remax Select, we went to Stonewall, that place in West Virginia. It's like 2 hours away, and that was pretty cool. It was a nice place inside where like a little hotel type thing that had rooms, and then there's probably a bunch of like trails and stuff. There's golf. I mean, I don't really golf, but there's golf. There's like just places to walk around. It's like big open like country area kind of. There's a restaurant up on a hill, so like you could do some walking, you could do some hiking. Just a nice place, I think, to kind of get away to. And there's probably some other amenities. Again, I don't know what the deal is now, but that was just another idea that I had. Yeah, and then I kind of think that's it on this list.
Well, a big thing that we want to do is we want to purchase rollerblades
Yeah.
and like rollerblade around
Yeah.
the place.
Yeah. You mean rollerblade outside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember it
I don't
being.
know about that one.
What are we just purchasing it to go to the roller dome?
Drome.
Drome.
I mean, that's where I'd predominantly like to
Yeah, like
skate,
a
or
roller-
like on a level surface like a hockey rink.
Yeah, but rollerblading outside—that's like good exercise.
Yeah, I'm not gonna disagree with that, obviously, but
Are you scared?
well,
we could
I'm a little scared, but
We
I'm
could drive somewhere to like a area that's. It's not like we'll go up and down streets. Like we'll drive somewhere that has like a
Can you
solid
think of an area right
surface.
now, like a parking lot, like?
Yeah, like parks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying no, but I'm just saying that like, there's a lot more that comes with that, I think, because then you gotta wear you should probably wear some fucking protective gear if you're not gonna be like in like a very
Yeah, like
you know,
knee pads.
yeah, like
and a
knee pads,
helmet.
elbow pads, and a helmet, because you will fall and break your fucking ass.
Oh no.
Yeah, so that's a thing.
I have a jump rope. That
What does that have to do with
I was thinking about outdoor activities.
Oh, yeah.
I have a jump rope that I purchased in like the middle of winter.
I just thought of something too. Keep going.
And I did not realize that it was going to hit my ceiling if I tried to use it in my house. So I really want to
Your
try.
ceiling's like 7 feet high.
What's that mean?
It's just like a really low ceiling.
Yeah.
It's like,
So I really want to try to incorporate that outside, like for my cardio. I think that'd be cool. I want to learn how to do like tricks and stuff.
I want to at least, well, I a couple things. One, I want to play some golf. I'd love to get into golf more. No golf for you. How about this other one that I want to get into? Disc golf. Do you know what that is?
That when you like throw something.
Throw a frisbee into like a chain link hole, basically. It probably has a name, but it's like golf, but replace the golf ball with the frisbee, and replace the hole with that chain link thing. And I think there's actually parks around here that you can do that at. I don't know. Maybe I want to say like a place like Frick Park, maybe not specifically Frick Park. I don't know, but
Yeah.
that would be cool. Randomly, I've been wanting to play some basketball, but I don't have a basketball. Let's just like shoot around, and I don't have a basketball, so I should get one.
I like to play basketball.
You like basketball?
Well, not play basketball, but I like to shoot the hoops and the basket.
Shoot the hoops.
I like to shoot hoops.
Yeah.
I'm good at it. I think we did that once. I think once we shot a hoop and you were
Shot a hoop.
You were surprised that I did it so well.
Yeah. We'll have to find a basketball.
I don't know. That might not have happened, but
We'll have to buy a basketball. There's a park very near that has hoops. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other things. I mean, just really getting outside, just in general, like I said.
Yeah, well,
at
it's
the end of the day.
it's like different for me because I feel like I used to never be active, and now I'm like actually exercising and stuff. So it's like more exciting to like want to go explore nature. Like last year was the first time I ever really like went on like a hike and like enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I feel like in years past it like would not have been that fun for me. It's just nice to explore nature, feel the warm sun,
Yeah.
enjoy the weather,
Yeah,
get outside. It's nice to do stuff together.
definitely. Yeah, I mean, I would like to do. Oh, and we'll throw this in there because I don't know if it's specific to like springtime or anything, but I would. Did we talk about this on the last one? Hot yoga, or did we talk about that off air?
No, that was on the air.
That was on air? Oh, okay, well, we won't go dive into it again. But I definitely would love to do that. Even though something like that, like if you did that outside, just yoga even outside in the summer, I think that'd be kind of cool.
Oh my God.
What?
I've always wanted to go to like a yoga class. Like I see, like I've seen like friends I have on like Instagram post them like outside at like a park, and they're doing like a yoga class.
Yeah.
I would love to go to like like some sort of class, like just classes. I think that would be cool.
Yeah. I think
Like in person stuff.
I think that'd be pretty cool to just kind of get into that and get into meditation and all that sort of stuff. And I think that, I don't know if the weather is completely important in that regard, but I think it would be a nice way to kind of do it and get into it. But yeah, I'm just excited to not be cold. Excited to, regarding spring and everything like that. I'm excited to drop potentially some more merch for AM and the PM. Definitely some more stuff for Fueled by Progress. I think we can do some cool stuff with warm weather attire. Yeah, I mean, again, just make sure. I just want to put a bigger emphasis on getting outside in general, whatever we do, because the winter sucks ass, and you could do so much stuff outside. Like you could work, you could play, you could chill, whatever it is, and I just think that's super cool. So hopefully we start seeing some warmer weather here soon in the great city of Pittsburgh.
I heard next week is supposed to be like this coming week is supposed to be like 50s, 60s.
I heard that, and then I heard like it's supposed to get cold again, but I don't know.
Yeah, and it'll snow again. Mo's like, my stepdad's like, it's not gonna snow again. This is the last snow. I'm like, it'll snow in April.
Yeah,
that's how it is.
Yeah, shitty. So, but I don't know. You got any other ideas? Anything? Any warm weather resolutions or things that you want to do?
I would like to exercise outside.
Oh fuck! I wanna. Maybe not this summer. Maybe not this. Maybe not this cycle of warm weather. But I really, 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 probably next summer. Let's put this on the books for next summer. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it a year from now. I would love for you and I to buy some bikes and go biking on like a trail.
I can't ride a bike.
Yes, you can. I'd love for us to buy some bikes and go biking.
You want to buy bikes? Or
we could rent them.
Like rent bikes?
Well,
or buy bikes?
I'm ultimately buy, I guess. But I mean, we could rent. I don't know the process of renting bikes, but
You can like just go to like North Park and rent bikes.
Okay.
That's like a busy street. I'll like get
not that's
car.
not a good. That's not like really where I thought to do that. I thought
like trails, like actual trails.
Yeah, like the Montour Trail, where it's like little stones and it's not all flat or anything, but it's not big stones. It's little stones. It's like,
well, okay.
But you gotta be careful though, because like you could slide. I guess.
Here's the deal. I got my bike when I was 8 years old, and
I haven't ridden a bike in a long time.
That's when we lived in the town.
You never forget how to ride a bike.
I did.
What?
I just can't.
Are you the exception to that fucking cliche?
I feel I feel like I probably could do it, but I'm gonna need help. It's gonna be like a 7-year-old that takes off their training wheels. Like, you're gonna need to help me. Anyways, bike. I named my bike. Her name was Jessie.
What the fuck?
I remember I picked her out at Kmart, the Kmart that's no longer there, and I got her for Christmas. I came down the stairs and she was there. Okay. I only lived in this townhouse for 3 months because, long story short, my parents got divorced, and then we moved in with my grandparents, and they live on a busy, busy street, so I could not ride my bike there. So then I just like never rode my bike again. Actually, very sad. There was a lot of fucked up stuff that came from that. That's just for a different time.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so it was really, so I just didn't ride a bike because we lived on like literally a busy street. Like, you couldn't ride bikes there. So, then like I remember like trying to ride a bike again, and it was like, whoa.
Mm.
So, like I was 8 when I rode a bike before, so it's been like 13 years.
Hmm.
No,
Wow.
is that right? No.
14,
15.
13, 14, 15. I don't know.
15. There you go. I can do
Yeah.
math.
Okay.
Wow, 15 years.
I'll have to get you back on a bike then.
I would love to. I'm just scared.
Yeah. I think that'd be cool.
But that's something typically that I would try to run away from. I'd be like, oh no, I can't do that. And I would like run away. Like I'm pretty sure like Savannah has said, my friend Savannah said before, like, let's get bikes. And I'm like, no. I mean,
Yeah.
it would be different with you that you could like help me.
I used to ride bikes all the time around the
Help
neighborhood
me.
and stuff. Trying to jump shit.
Oh no.
Yeah. But
Have you ever skateboarded?
no, I have no ambition to do that. I'm probably not good for that. And I've heard from actually a decent amount of like skateboarding people, that it's one of those things where like you're going to get hurt.
Yeah.
Because like if you actually want to skateboard like and do tricks and stuff, like you're gonna get hurt. It's just like a part of it. You know, you're gonna try to do a trick. It's gonna slam off your shin or your ankle or whatever, or you're gonna fall and like twist your ankle and stuff like that. Yeah, it's like if you're good at that and you want to do that because I'm not gonna do that. It's like something that's inherently gonna hurt me. I'm probably gonna stay away from. Yeah. So, but yeah, again, just trying to stay outside this summer. We'll see how the allergies are.
Oh God.
Hopefully those aren't too bad.
Yeah, him and his sister get really bad allergies.
Do I though?
Yeah.
Have I gotten bad in the last year? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see how that goes. I have Allegra, so that's that. And then also I want to throw this in there because I don't know if it's. I think it's pretty soon. I don't know if I sent this to you, but I saw a TikTok about every like 17 years or something. There are, oh fuck, I wish I would remember. It's like cicadas, but it's something else, and they come in all this like.
Wasn't that supposed to be last year?
Yeah, I think it's most of it's bullshit, but like it said something like every so often or every so many years they come and like they come out of the ground and they're like literally on everything. They're on, I mean, it's probably bullshit. It was a TikTok. It's probably dramatized, but that'd be interesting. That'll be
last
interesting.
year there was supposed to be like that bee,
The murder hornets.
like the murder bee.
The murder hornets. Yeah, I think that was I mean, it's not bullshit. But
It wasn't around here.
Yeah.
I was scared.
But so there's that. Stink bugs, things like that. We'll see.
But I can't. I hate bees.
Hate bees.
We have had so many times on the playground at work. No, I have to ask my co-teacher about this. Last year, we got. Wait. I'm trying to think. What? I remember this little girl was being chased by the bees, and we had to run off the playground.
What the?
And we went inside, and I like told like my, director, I'm like, there were bees outside. They were chasing this little girl.
They had it out for her.
There were no bees out there, so they must have just went away. The bees flew away.
Mm-hmm.
But they liked us when we were out there.
Interesting.
Anyways, bees. I have to tell myself to stay calm when there's bees on the playground because I typically will run away from a bee.
Mm-hmm.
But bees, I don't like bees. They pop up in my shower. And I'm like, Mom, there's a bee in the shower, and she doesn't care. And I'm just like, shit. And yeah, so I don't like bees. There was an incident at my friend's party one year where I like walked through this bush and they started stinging my arm, and they wouldn't stop stinging me, so I had to jump in the pool with all my clothes on.
What the hell?
Because I was getting stung. And then there was this one time when I first moved into my new house, my friend and I were like gardening. We had gloves on, and we were like picking the leaves out and stuff, and there was a nest in there, so they stung our hands.
What the fuck?
So,
Ow. You had either some bad luck or just
bad
juju with bees.
It was really
it
was only twice in my life, but I'm just scared because of it. But to be honest, I mean, a bee sting is not as bad as it it's really not as bad as, I feel like being, like, the thought of it is more scary than it actually is.
Yeah. I haven't been stung in a long time.
It's, like, scary when it
Long
happens,
time.
but it's just scary when they, like, chase you around.
I think they're more afraid of you than you are them. You're quite bigger.
That's why they sting you. But
No.
then they,
No, I don't think so.
don't they die?
I think, yeah, I think that's like their last resort is to
They
sting you.
die after they sting you, don't they?
Yeah, I don't think they just land on shit and then just like and sting you. I think it's
When
more. I
they're-
think it's more of like when they're provoked or when they feel attacked.
Yeah, but they
I should
die
look into
after
bee
they,
psychology.
they die after they
I don't know if
sting
that's every bee, but yeah.
you. Oh, my friends Savannah and Ben used to have, like, a bee
Honeybees.
colony. We have to ask them about that.
Yeah.
They don't have it anymore, but they had, like, a bee sanctuary. They would wear, like, all the uniforms.
The beekeeper outfit.
I think it's really cool, and I think you have to be really brave to do that. So
Yeah.
I think that's awesome. But
Yeah.
yeah,
So maybe one day we'll get bees. You can get over your fear. Nah, just kidding. Yeah, but what else you got? Anything?
like, one time I was exercising in the basement. There
Just
was
another
a bee
another bee story.
swarming around. Like,
Lots
they
of
just
bee
come in my-
stories.
They just come in my house.
You just break in.
No.
Just break in.
Yeah, but we're very excited for the warm weather. I think we still maybe have some cold weather to get through before we get to the warm weather. It'll probably be off and on for a little while. It's
Well,
March in Pittsburgh. So.
I'm no meteorologist, but I'm very interested to see. We had a fuck ton of snow this year. I'm interested to see if that has anything to do with rain as well in the springtime. I
April.
remember the only thing is that I remember is like when I was younger and I was playing baseball, the springtime sucked so bad because that's when you played high school baseball. I think was in the springtime, and it would like rain constantly.
Yeah.
So I was like, what the fuck? Like you can't even play. Now, for me, that's not really a big deal anymore. I mean, hockey is, kind of in the rain. It's obviously different dynamic there. But still, though, I don't like the rain. It's like I don't like snow, but rain sucks almost as much. So hopefully we can get past that. We don't have a ton of wet weather. Hopefully it gets pretty nice relatively
My
quickly.
birthday is in the springtime.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta figure out where we're gonna go to eat.
I think they got.
That's big. That's important.
I think maybe one of the places on your freaking list.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to hit them up.
I think we have some time. Last year my birthday was during the pandemic. So
people argue that it's still going on.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
sorry, not the pandemic, during the quarantine.
Yeah.
Like when I was off work and when everything was shut down.
Yeah.
Yes, the pandemic is still going on.
Yeah. So, but
a year later.
a year later, yeah. But hopefully, again, weather starts to continue to break here, and I think that hopefully we've given some ideas for warm weather activities, dates, and such like
You
that.
didn't say mini golfing. We do like to go mini
we do
golfing.
like mini golfing, yeah.
Oh my
Mini
gosh,
golf.
we got to do that. That's like the first thing we got to do is go mini golfing.
Yeah, mini golfing.
That's like one of our favorite things to do together, I would say.
Yep.
Mini golfing.
Yeah. So much more.
I was going to say we should have a picnic.
I mean, what does that mean? Like go to a picnic table and eat some Chipotle, or I'm down. Until the bees come and you like run away, and I eat your Chipotle.
Oh, you know what? Okay, I'll say one more thing. I'm sorry. What I actually really liked, I don't think they have it because of like the cold weather, but at McCandless Crossing, they actually had like a big place where you could eat outside. I liked that. The big like pavilion thing.
Yeah.
It was like, I think it was mostly because of COVID. All the restaurants were like only takeout, so you can go get your food and then sit down and eat. But I liked that.
Yeah, that was cool. Reminiscing on that warm weather.
Maybe we should eat outside more. We never eat outside.
Eating outside's a mixed bag for me, but yeah.
Well, it's hard.
The shitty part. Well, I don't even remember it then though. There's a couple shitty parts. One is bugs. It's food. Like, it's not like I don't really mind bugs to a certain. I mean, bees, yeah. I mean, if they're fucking with you, but like just bugs in general, it's like okay, that sucks.
Or
Like
if it
mosquitoes.
gets dark outside, it gets chilly.
Yeah, well, mosquitoes
Ooh.
are annoying, but specifically eating outside, even during the day. Another big thing is just fucking wind. Like you don't realize how much wind there is until you're sitting there trying to eat a meal and you got napkins and shit flying all over the place. So that's just
Yeah,
one
not
thing.
all the time thing, but
Yeah,
I feel like
but it was nice though, like to sit there.
I feel like
rather
I
than-
usually vote against sitting outside, like when I go out with people.
Yeah.
So, but we do have a video of me, like in the middle of the episode, there was a mosquito on the wall.
Yeah, we smacked it. I think that's like one of the only clips we ever posted. We have to get on that, but yeah.
Yep.
So, well, hopefully, guys, we gave you some good ideas. Hopefully, you enjoyed listening to our warm weather activities and stuff like that. Let us know what you're gonna do. We're trying to get more engagement. We should ask more questions to our audience here and there. So, let us know what you're gonna do. If you have any plans, any fun things for the summertime, springtime, stuff like that in the comments. As always, amandthepmpodcast.com is the website. There's a shop page on there. We got a bunch of merch. Go check it out. Ask us a question. Ask us anything. Links and everything in the description. Yeah, just keep on rocking. We're going to keep doing it. We're excited for what's to come here. We got a lot of other projects that we're working on the side, which I think we'll start to blend some things in a little bit more together because Amanda's working on things. I'm working on things. And we've got a lot of good feedback from people about like a podcast like this where we can bring on couples and we can talk about like relationship things and just kind of like have a big discussion on, the things that we're doing as individuals and also as a couple. So we're enjoying it. It's 51 episodes now in the books, and we're having the time of our lives with just sitting down and chatting with you guys. So we greatly appreciate the support as always. And this has been another episode of AM and the PM with Amanda and Mark. We thank you all for tuning in, and we'll talk to you in the next one.